Okay.
See, this is the beautiful part about doing this is that I have absolutely no idea how any of this works. So, I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see how it turns out.
Yeah.
So, so here we are with our debut show of This and That with
Freddie
and Matt. We're here to shamelessly plug ourselves. Wait, that sounds wrong. We'll be doing that off air. No, but we're here plugging our music and our, any projects that we have, and we'll be talking to, in later episodes, we'll be talking to some friends that we know from the industry and other outside realms. So it should be fairly entertaining.
Fairly. So by the time you're seeing this, if all goes well, it will be Wednesday, June 22nd, 2022, which also happens to be 10 years to the date where Matt and I went down to Van Williams' house to discuss forming a band together. So I guess you could say this will be the 10th anniversary of Ashes of Aries.
Correct.
Crazy.
Uh-huh. And we went down and said, hey, Paul, John, let's get a band together.
Aye, lad.
So that's pretty cool, pretty historic for us. Obviously, we've gone through some changes here and there, but even though Van is not a permanent member of the band, he's played on every record, which is cool. There's that consistency there. Obviously, he's still a dear friend, and that's all good too. That's something that doesn't happen a lot. Keeping friends in the business. Although I guess we're gonna, with future shows, we'll sort of discredit that sentiment as well, because we actually still do have friends in the industry and people that actually like to talk to us sometimes. So that's all good and fun.
Yeah. One of the things that comes up a lot in the comments, every album we put out, well, Van's playing on the album, but he's not in the band anymore. That's confusing. Well, why doesn't he just rejoin? Well, the thing is, he didn't have the time to commit to it. He started Ghost Ship Octavius. He had a lot of other stuff going on. He just didn't have the time to commit to being in another full-time band. And the way it worked out, we still love him. He's one of the best drummers out there. So he had time to do recordings for the albums. Just didn't have time to actually be in the band and, all the hundreds of things that go on behind the scenes, as people in bands know. So,
right.
So
and
and
the literally hundreds of hours that we take to write these songs and put them together. Now, obviously, he did have to learn the songs and figure out drum parts and all that, which is tough. But also, he had templates because you had, for at least for the last couple records, because you had written a lot of the drum templates and things like that. So we knew where the songs were going. The songs were written, and it's different than when you're creating and doing that. And any musician knows that and understands that how much time you can actually put into actually writing a song, because between you and I sending files back and forth, man, I mean it's like an eternity sometimes, between waiting for stuff, waiting. I mean, you waiting on me probably more than not. You're pretty you're pretty quick at getting shit done, but sometimes it's tough. Hey, nice. So yeah, it's just a lot of time, and it's a lot of devotion, and really it just that's it. And it works. I think it works out really well between with you and I doing this, and that's a good thing. We're efficient, somewhat. you are. I'm not so much. Yeah, your efficiency helps outweigh my inefficiency. But so that's all cool, and I think everybody kind of gets and understands the relationship there with Van. But he's still obviously he's still a major part of this band as far as the idea, the concept, what the artwork that we use for our logo and things like that. You will continue to get credit for that as long as we're using it, and I don't see any reason to change that because it's pretty awesome. But yeah, so there's that.
Agreed. Should we show them our summer collection?
Sure. Well, it's odd that it's a summer collection. We're again a little bit late to the party, but the cool part is that it won't be summer all, for that much longer. It seems like it's already going by so quick. I can't believe June is halfway over or more, almost into July.
So, hopefully by the time this show goes live, these will be available. These are our new hoodies. Oh, it's hard to see in this thing. So we got the logo on the sleeve there. Good. I don't know if you can see that, but growing pains. Oh, yeah, Matt has one too. See, we got the little Aries fella on the back.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Got the album title on the other sleeve.
Logo at the bottom.
And a little this over the left pec there.
Yes. Breast. You can say breast.
This is a family show.
So anyway, lots of cool artwork, graphics and whatnot all over this bad boy. And yeah, it's fun. I've been wearing mine. It's actually pretty nice because I'm not like I don't like a big hefty heavy hoodie because I wear them all the time, even in the summer. So we got sort of a medium weight hoodie, so it should be good for folks in in most climates. Obviously not in Arizona right now. But
well, it's only 105, so it hasn't really kicked in yet.
Right. But if you're like me and you like to keep your house nice and chilly throughout the seasons, then that's a good thing, because I wear mine all the time because I keep my house at like 60s, in the mid 60s all the time, and sometimes it's a little bit chilly, but you throw it on there and it just takes that away. But yeah, and if you live in the northern states like I do, or mid-Atlantic states, you're going to be wearing this probably 9 months out of the year at least. So you need that. You got to have that.
Yeah, and in all fairness, we ordered these in the winter, but you can ask anybody else trying to get any kind of merchandise made. Backups. The materials weren't readily available, so the guy who made them had to order from different companies because they only had a certain amount of them. So it just ended up taking this long till we finally got them because of the state of the things that you hear about every day. So.
Yep. Yeah. And we've got we also have t-shirts on the way. It's a little bit different artwork, but much similar with the cover art and things like that. But yeah, so cool stuff. Gonna have cool different graphics on it. But yeah, so there shouldn't be too far down the line. But we're gonna go ahead and launch the hoodies. We got to figure out on pricing and shipping and all that other good stuff, because we want to kind of include that into the mix. So,
and we'll put the link in the description of everything down below. And so this is just basically our first little intro show to tell you what we're doing, and we're gonna be releasing a series of these, like Matt said, with different friends of ours. Get some stories you don't typically hear on every interview you've seen people on. Answer the same questions. We'll be able to throw in some different things.
Yeah, and we want to make it obviously also so they can promote whatever stuff they've got coming up, or whatever projects they're working on, or if they're not a musician, and whatever whatever their fun stuff is. We want to make it obviously about them, as we're the hosts and whatnot, which is a little bit different for us because we're usually used to getting on kind of self-promoting, so which we are, but it's kind of that one of those meta things. We're promoting ourselves, but we're helping promote other people, I guess, and and do that whole fun thing. So should be fun. We just want to make it fun.
Speaking of fun, I'm gonna try something here that might be kind of interesting. So I went and ordered Iced Earth hot sauce set. It looked cool as hell. The bottles look really cool. I'm gonna go ahead and try these. And the thing is, I have basically no tolerance for hot sauce. Yeah, your name's Vidalis. Well, I don't.
It's
Hot Taco Bell sauce is a little too hot for me.
wow.
So I haven't opened these yet, and I'm not even that into hot sauce. I know they have these Scoville ratings, and the higher it is, the hotter it is. And whoever this Jerry Scoville or whoever started this whole thing, seemed like a sadist. So I guess I'm gonna start with Dante's Inferno. If you can see that.
Now, what is that on the rating?
Oh, it says cayenne. I don't know what that means.
Well, I don't know. I mean, cayenne. It's just cayenne pepper, so it's like regular.
Well, I know
that should be the
cayenne
main
pepper.
ingredient. Yeah, that should be the main ingredient for most hot sauces, right? I mean, isn't that what like is in Frank's and Texas Pete's and all that stuff?
I don't know. Oh, here we go. Scoville units, 11,000. Is that a lot? Is that like yen? Like,
I have no idea.
no
Or
idea
peso.
what it means.
Or is it yen or like pesos? I don't know.
I don't know. It's not like Norwegian kroner, hopefully. Okay, so it's going to open these up. Man, okay. Well, I'm going to say the packaging is A1 on this.
Yeah, show the packaging on that because I haven't seen that, man. So, but obviously the artwork is cool.
Got this
Yeah,
Dante fellow there, and he looks like he's in some kind of inferno.
right. Yes, it's Infernus. Correct.
Okay, there we go.
And by the way, in no way do we receive any funding for this. This is strictly.
Smells hot, and this is the lowest
This is
one.
strictly something fun that Freddie wanted to do.
Yeah.
For the folks.
Okay, so I'm just putting a little bit in here, like a Tabasco thing almost.
Yeah, you gotta shake it a little bit.
I guess, I don't know. I'm scared to get all over my microphone. Okay, that's, can't see, trust me, it's in there. 11,000, huh? Let's see. It's like a little bit hotter than Tabasco, I would say.
Okay. All right,
Not
but has that has that similar flavor of Tabasco?
Yeah, you can taste the vinegar and whatnot.
Okay.
I have a little piece of rice cake here.
So traditionally speaking, what would you say that your favorite hot sauce is to put on something like just regular store brand hot sauce?
A1. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. So I like Frank's. I don't exactly know why that is. I think it just tastes better than Tabasco. Tabasco doesn't really have like a, I don't know. It just doesn't really have like a good flavor to me. And I think that Frank's is, it just has more of an actual taste, not just a hot.
Yeah,
but
one,
that's me.
That one, like I said, tasted like Tabasco, so
okay.
I can hang with that.
Okay.
All right, this next one is Something Wicked.
Nice. Yeah, I like that art, man.
Yeah, it's got
it's pretty
set
nice.
and his little doggies on there.
Who's the company that produced those?
Hot Sauce Harry's.
Okay.
I don't know why I hold it up. Can't even really see it. Hot Sauce Harry's.
All right. Fantastic. So what's the scale on that one?
This looks to be 20,000. Okay, so it's going to be twice as hot as the last one, which.
Okay, hotter. Yeah.
Okay. Well, again, let me open this up.
See, now you would have thought that Dante's Inferno would have been the hottest. Well, of course, maybe not. I guess considering since actually the devil is actually on ice in that picture. So yeah. So that I guess that does make sense. It's a little bit cooler than the other ones. All right. So Something Wicked is the next up from Dante. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So again, supposed to be twice as hot as the last one. And this isn't just an eye drop. This is a quarter teaspoon, which I don't want to go too bad with it. All right. Yep.
Is it a
Got a little more kick to it.
uh-huh.
Okay.
So this is a, a premonition of what's to come then. So you've got two more.
Lord.
I'm assuming the scale goes up.
Yeah. That okay. It went away quickly, so it didn't linger.
All right. So what are you chewing on there? What's that you got for your base?
Just a rice cake.
Rice cake. Okay.
And that one was a habanero. Okay.
That would do it. Okay. Any ghost pepper stuff in any of these?
Lord, I hope not.
I gotta say, man, I'm finding this very entertaining.
My eyes were just about to water on that one.
Okay.
This is called Heathen Season.
Nice.
And that's actually a picture of our backyard when the summer hits. So
yeah. Yeah.
Might want to put on some high SPF.
It's where all the heathens hang in the backyard.
This is a Cajun, and the Scoville rating that can't be right. Is that safe? All right. Here's a little trick. When you get older and you can't see, you got to get your phone to zoom in. Just so I don't get it wrong here. The Scoville rating is
1 million.
10,000? Wait a second.
Well, maybe it's going back down. Maybe it's cold, hot, or I'm gonna say cold.
Okay,
medium,
10,000.
Medium, hot, medium. All right.
All right, well.
Well,
I think I can handle that.
Can't be hot all the time, right? You gotta.
I don't know.
Gotta spread it around a little bit.
But I will say they're tasty. They're not hot just for the sake of being hot. So that's kind of good.
That is good. That's the point of having a variety of hot sauces, right? You want to have different flavors.
Oh, this one doesn't have a little dropper thing. That can't be good.
Yep. Well. So that actually looks like it's almost like got maybe like a little mustard in it or something. Is it
I don't know.
smell mustardy? It almost looks like a.
It says it's a Cajun base.
Okay.
And it's best by October 7th, 2023. So I better hurry up.
I think any hot sauce you're probably going to be good for about shelf life is like about 5 years or something.
Okay, that one. That wasn't bad. It wasn't that hot. All right.
Yeah. Well, you said it was 10, right? So you went back down. You
Holy
back down by half.
All right, this is going to be the fun one.
Okay.
I'm actually a little scared. This is called Damien.
Yeah. That'll do it.
I don't know if you can see the number there, but it says 120,000.
Oh, good Lord. So what, that's got to be like ghost pepper or something, right?
It's what did it say? Red habanero?
Okay. One of those little tiny guys?
I have no idea. Aged red habanero.
Okay.
Scoville units 120,000. Jeez. All right. So that just means it's going to be 12 times hotter than the last one.
Yeah. So prepare yourself. Get that water ready.
Yeah, I'm going to have to. Okay. 1 second.
Yeah, little before you do that. So I'm guessing maybe maybe it's one of those little tiny red peppers. Do you ever recall the movie The Cowboy Way with Woody Harrelson and Kiefer Sutherland?
Yes.
Remember Woody had a little tiny pepper that he kept in a container around his neck.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And he would take he'd take a nip of it, just I guess to get the blood flowing.
This is an aged habanero and has 2 calories, in case anybody's wondering, per serving.
Yeah, but you burn them off as soon as they hit your tongue. Yeah. Right. So, hey, I do have a question. What is a serving size for hot sauce?
1 teaspoon. I'm using a quarter.
Okay, yeah.
So this is only going to be half a calorie. So
it's yeah.
So if anything happens, Matt, you have all the passwords and the bank account stuff. So
Right.
So continue on.
Well, hopefully you. Yeah. That's it. Yep. Hey, you take some water, man.
Yeah.
Nobody's going to judge you.
It's growing.
Yeah.
I think I took too much.
Is it working its way down to your esophagus?
I'm not crying. You're crying. It's still there.
I'm sure it is. More rice cake. Stat.
I'm gonna eat the whole rice patty. I don't know if it was tasty or not.
You got no taste buds left.
Yeah. Oh, it's still there. It's just hanging out.
Yeah, I would imagine. I would imagine so.
Oh boy.
So worth every penny, huh?
Huh?
Worth every penny. Sauce.
That will. Yeah, now it's burning my lips.
Yeah, see, that's why I can't. Yeah, I can't imagine that. They said that's best by October. Is that what you said?
No, this one's best until the rapture, I believe.
Tribulation.
Which will, according to this, will be on March 18th, 2026. So
that sounds about right. Yeah.
If there's an order.
I'm sure.
Wow. It's on the verge of swelling, but it's not, Not anaphylaxis, but, not unlike anaphylaxis.
I forgot to ask you if you had your EpiPen ready, just in case.
I have some Benadryls and beer, so I'll be all right.
All right. Fantastic.
So there we have it. Okay. I'll be filling this till the next one.
I'll have to see how you're doing during the next.
I will not be using this regularly on my food. But the other ones, I could see some flavoring and some chili or something.
Yeah. Well, you could probably throw that one in some chili, like an entire pot of chili,
No.
One teaspoon? No?
That was a quarter teaspoon, and forget it. Now my lips are burning. Okay. I know there's people out there that suck this stuff down like it's nothing, and kudos to you.
Yeah, well, it's all about tolerance, really. I mean, it's you can either got it or you don't. I can only back, and we're talking about funny stories. If there's anything in my law enforcement career that's funny, it's like whenever we qualified for OC spray or capstone. Yeah, that's one of the worst times in my life. So, getting sprayed in the eyes with hot sauce, essentially.
How many Scovilles was it?
I have no idea.
Was it a habanero or Cajun based?
It was. I was not tasting it. Well, I'm sure I actually was tasting it, but it was god awful. But yeah, taking that stuff in the eyes, it just your sinuses start draining immediately, so you got snot coming out of your nose, and you can't see for anything. And we almost immediately after getting sprayed, dealt with it for a little bit and did some stuff, and then just started splashing cold water in your eyes. And you just gotta keep, I basically had a hose just spraying right in my face, not spraying, but like water flowing out of a hose, just to wash out of the eyes. But then it's the gift that keeps on giving, so it stays with you for a day. And so what you don't do is you don't go and take a hot shower, because then your pores open up and it just floods into your pores. because it's a an oil based spray, so it stays on you, and the only thing that can really do is like cold water. Some people say milk. They put milk on them that's supposed to break it down a little bit, but I don't know, man. I think it's just time. It just takes time away. But yeah, same kind of concept though. Just hot sauce in a spray can.
Well, I'll definitely say that rubbing a rice cake in your face will not help.
No, it would not.
My lips are still burning. Anyway, Hot Lips Houlihan over here. Whew.
Okay.
Well, we hope everybody enjoyed this. I'm going to go drink something else. So thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time with some friends of ours.
Yep.